Hello everyone, and welcome back to Deltarune. I know it's been a while since part 7, but we're back. It's back. And we're here to do something that I don't really want to do, even though I bragged about it on the first episode of this series. Yes, we are going to be fighting Jevil. But in order to do that, I have to recover all of the broken keys. I know where they are, by the way. But I specifically swore to myself that I am not going to collect the broken keys during the regular playthrough, because I wanted to show people where they are in case they don't know. Like, I just wanted an episode devoted to that instead of just cutting into the main story time of this Let's Play. So, yeah, that's why we're not doing Jevil until now. I just wanted to the playthrough to be organized and have parts 1 through 7 be the main story, and everything after that would be side content. I may have said that I'm gonna do the alternate ending to this, but not much really changes, so I don't really feel like it's not. I don't really feel like it's that. I don't feel like it's worthy of its own episode, you know? It would just be me trekking through the game all over again, just to get an ending that's slightly different. And it's not even the ending that I showcased. It's not even different than the ending that I showcased in the Something's Not Right video that you may have seen if you checked on the annotations of part 7 of this Let's Play. Like, in that ending, Chris turns evil. I mean, that's the simplest I can get to it without that's like the simplest explanation I can get without getting into theory territory. I'm gonna save the theory stuff for the last episode, where I'm going to be going through the entire Light World in one mega episode while discussing my theories on how this game may turn out, and when this game may show up on Steam or whatever, or PSN, or wherever Toby's gonna release this game. But yeah, that's gonna be what the final episode is about. It's probably gonna be episode 10 if I don't have anything to think about for an episode 9. But episode 8 is all about Jevil, so I'm probably gonna regret this. This is probably gonna be a really long episode, probably longer than episode 6, maybe? I think it was episode 6 and episode 5 that were the longest episodes that I've done. I think those were the longest ones, so it might be longer than that, unless I could just beat Jevil in the first few tries, like I said at the beginning of this series. Also, I'm sorry that I keep, like, cutting in and out, because the VR headset that I'm using, because as you know, I'm using a VR headset to record this, because no other pair of headphones that I use that has a microphone will even begin to cooperate with the PlayStation. So I need to use the PSVR headset, and I keep cutting in and out because it just keeps fogging up. So I keep cutting in and out, going back to the home screen, like temporarily stopping the recording so I could clean up the fog. And in fact, I'm about to do it right now. Okay, I'm gonna hope that it doesn't happen again, so this video isn't full of a bunch of cuts in and out in between my sentences, which is just like me cleaning up the stupid headset, but I'm making do with what I have. And that's what counts, right? So, in order to unlock Jevil, and oh heck, I see round. Its previously violent expression has turned to kindness. You will now live a peaceful life. Nice. In order to unlock Jevil, first I'm gonna introduce you to Jevil. That doesn't really answer the question that I just proposed, but this is the problem with me doing the older style of Let's Plays due to just me liking that style more and the lack of editing skills. because I can't edit any of my stupid mistakes out. But anyway, you have Prison B1, which takes us back to the prison that we were in back in episode 5, I presume. And floor 1F is, I think, where we are right now. Yeah. But then there's this question mark floor. And the elevator color changes. You go in here. You hear circus music. And it gets louder as you approach. Boo-hoo! Boo-hoo! Whee! So lonely, lonely I be. But lo, 3 visitors standing there? Who are you, Phil? Nice to meet you. I'm Rousey, this is Chris, and... So, what the hell are you doing in there? I am innocent. I just wanted to play a game. But the boring kings found such fun to be a trouble. As punishment, they craved to imprison my body. But I'm fast, clever. They lost to chase and locked up their entire race, building a prison around the whole world. Now I'm the only free one. Huh? Free? But you're clearly the only one behind bars. Things don't seem such from here, Lightners. Well, sounds like you don't need any help then. That is unso. I grow lonely in my little freedom. So, shall you play a game with me? I'll show you what it's like to be free. We'll play your game. Find the key, and I'll let you be free. The key is hidden from the eyes. The old shopkeeper knows a secret. The old shopkeeper, huh? Didn't we meet someone like that in episode 2? At least I think it was episode 2. It's been like a week since I recorded the last 7 parts, so there you go. I don't remember if we actually did meet Sham in part 2. It was part 2 or part 3. I know I'm very organized and very memorable. God, that just sounds egotistical. But you know, I remember where my stuff is, you know? Sham's voice is probably going to be changed since I don't remember what voice I had for him. Welcome, travelers. What are you talking about? A prisoner with an odd manner? No. You couldn't possibly be talking about him. I see. After all the trouble I went through to lock him up, you want to release him? Now that you mention it, it could be troublesome if he was left alone. Yes, perhaps it's better if you heroes deal with him now. After all, it's not as if whatever happens will matter in the end. Perhaps a little chaos might be a little fun. So then, take this. If you're so driven, find the other 2 pieces and get someone to fix them. I'll even give you a hint. Walk where the stars don't shine. Anyhow, if you succeed, come back here and tell me. Good luck. If you can call this luck. No, it's more like a curse. See you again. Or not. So now we have broken key A. And in order to get the next one, we have to go to the forest. Or at least the next one that is more convenient for me since I don't feel like backtracking right now. It said walk where the stars don't shine. So, yeah, Jevil's an interesting character. I honestly think he's a bit overrated. Like, he's not as annoying as Sans was. Like, how the entire Undertale fandom was basically just a bunch of people that freaked out on and on about how Sans is this and that over and over again. Jevil hasn't reached that point yet, but one thing is for sure, he is a little bit of an annoying prick. Not in just the game sense, but oh boy, I'll get to that later. Like, I do really like what Toby's done so far with Jevil's story. In fact, I'm saying so far because he might return in future chapters, but I don't think any secret bosses are going to be returning for future chapters. I think it's just going to be a secret boss per chapter. So yeah, walk where the stars don't shine. As you can see, all the stars here, they're not shining here. Therefore, you take this place, this secret path, go down here. Try not to run into that thing if you want to avoid fights. And I didn't fail the fight. Anyway, first battle of the episode. Like, I think it's just gonna be one secret boss with every chapter, and Jevil's the secret boss of this one. But I do like what Toby is doing with his character. It's not the first time a really insane character has been introduced in these games. After all, the main villain of Undertale was a psychopathic flower. I know people are saying, oh, well, you see, Flowey technically isn't really a villain because he's Asriel, and Asriel isn't a bad guy, and Flowey's only acting this way because he doesn't have a soul. In which I say bullshit, because if you're using that logic, then that means Thanos is a good guy because he's just doing all of this because he wants to fix overpopulation. But no, Thanos is the bad guy, and Flowey's just misunderstood. Well, yeah, Flowey is misunderstood, but he is the villain. He is the villain of Undertale, whether you like it or not. That's what he is. Like, yeah, Flowey's a villain for reasons that are beyond his control, but he is still a villain. And there's no denying that, really. Smorgasbord. Wow, the family's all here, huh? But, yeah, I mean, like, I get it. Technically, Flowey isn't a villain because, I mean, he's Asriel under there, so... And we all know that Asriel isn't really a villain. He's the final boss of the game, but... Again, it's not really Asriel, it's just the personality of Flowey wearing Asriel's face. At least that's how I see it. Can't believe my bozo teammates wanted to fight someone like you so much. Like, I'm being really redundant with this. But the point is, Flowey is a villain. Like, he's the main villain of the game. There's no denying that. It doesn't matter why he's a villain. What matters is the fact that that's the role that he's playing. He is the villain of the story. You can't just, like, say, oh, well, because he's doing this just because he doesn't have a soul, that means he's not evil at all. Well, he's evil when he doesn't have a soul, then. I've actually had people, like, tell me I'm wrong about this and say that, oh, Flowey's not the main villain of Undertale, Kara is, even though we don't really know shit about Kara either. We know that Kara does have a bad side, but we don't know what she was like before the genocide run. But I'm not gonna get into that right now. I sidetracked so far away from Jevil. But yeah, Jevil's not the first character to be an insane psychopath in this series, but he's not insane in the same way that Flowey was. Flowey was insane because he didn't have a soul and all the repetitiveness got to him. Jevil is insane because he was told that the entirety of his world is a game. Anyway, let's get to this. Oh, wait. Yeah, I memorized that. Anyway, that's the final key. So just remember, diamond, heart, club, spade. In fact, you just saw me do it, so have fun. And Jevil, I feel, isn't really that important to the lore as other characters, but what he does do is hint at future events. He's not... I don't feel like he's going to be a really important character throughout this entire game, but what I do feel like that he's doing is not only a fun challenge for players that want more out of the game, but he's also a teaser for future things and future villains that we may have to face. And I'll get to that once we actually defeat him. So after you get all of the broken keys, A, B, and C, you go back to the Smith Malleus. And I think we interacted with him in one of the previous episodes, but I can't be too sure. But this is one of the funniest gags in the game. We'll just have him fix us just so I could show you. That's all I'm going to say about that. Anyway. Oh, that key is seething with energy. You must let me fix it. Hurrah! Let's feel my technique. This key has a terrible energy coming from it. Please understand that I only fixed it so that you will never have to use it. Us never having to use it means that it's broken. Okay, I know that what I just said doesn't really make sense, but the only way to make sure that we won't use it is if it stays broken. And you just got rid of that chance by fixing it, so... Anyway, now we're back at the castle, or in the front of the castle, but now we're inside the castle. I don't know how long this is going to take me. In fact, I think I should prepare. I really do think I should prepare first. I think dark burgers cost a lot more, so I'm going to sell everything to Rules. Mostly everything to Rules. And then I'm gonna fix the broken cake and just... I would cut all of this out, but... I mean... I can't, so that's one thing. Anyway, let's sell all of our shit. I don't know how much the Choco Diamond heals, but I know that the Dark Burgers are the most effective. Okay, so I wanna give you guys something, some insight on how to beat Jevil. You see our good old goat boy over there, good old Rousey. Jevil really does not like Rousey. He goes for specifically Rousey all the time. So, get your most powerful armor and put that shit on Rousey. Hey, Chris, what are you doing? Oh no! Is that the manual? Looks like you accidentally dropped it. Here you go, Chris. You don't want to lose that. Yeah, so, Bowser's gonna keep giving us back the manual, and if it were me, I wouldn't actually do this, but since we need to defeat Jevil, we need to leave room in our inventory. So that means you have to let go of the manual. That's okay, Chris. I can always... I'll just make a better one next time. Sorry, but, okay, so I want to see what gives us the most, I know that we're gonna have to buy, like, a lot of amber cards, but, I don't know. Okay, so that adds nothing to us. But we're gonna need all the amber cards we can get. And we could just sell it back in case we need more. Or in case we just need to get rid of something. Okay, these add nothing, so I'm giving these 2 amber cards. I'm giving 2 amber cards to Susie. Giving 2 of them to Chris. And then selling the rest back to Rules, along with the white ribbon. Perfect. There we go. And next thing we'll have to do is get a bunch of dark burgers from Sham. And then after that, we're gonna have to fix the broken cake into the top cake. Yeah, if you don't remember, from part 2, we met this guy, this top chef guy, that Susie just fucking destroyed. She destroyed his cake, and it's destroyed. But you can take it to the Smith Malleus and fix it up. So we will do that. So I think we should show it to the top chef first, but at the same time, that heals 160 HP. That's enough to heal all of us, no matter how much dead we are. So next thing to do is grab Sham and get those dark burgers, and then we could finally take on Jevil. I think we're set. All that we need to do is hope that this fight does not take all of my time. And I'm probably going to be really quiet at some point because this is something that you need to focus for. Just trust me on that, okay? So you might not hear a lot of my hilarious jokes. Whee! The key! A marvelous fun is about to break free. Won't you let yourself outside? Just give me a moment. Okay, let's get this over with. There he is, the motherfucker himself.
Whee! Visitors, visitors! Now we can play, play! Then, after you, I can play with everyone else too!
So what are we playing exactly?
Oh, it's just a simple numbers game. When your HP drops to 0, you lose!
So that's the kind of game you want to play, huh? Then, I gotta warn you. You're dealing with a couple of sharks.
Shark to shark! I wouldn't have it any other way! Now, let the games begin!
Oh, fuck, here we go. Okay. So first of all, defend.
Chaos, chaos, catch me if you can!
Okay. Okay, we took one hit. Bad start. But this is the easiest that he's got, trust me. Okay, one thing that you have to do, no matter what, is... just use the hypnosis whenever you get the chance, because then that makes him more tired as the fight progresses. And if you're gonna do the pacifist thing, then yeah, you'll want to do that. Oh, fuck. Okay. Ow. I have to take the risk. Oh, and this is the... Okay, that's the easy part. But it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get so much worse. Okay. Sometimes you might have to sacrifice a chance to defend in order to get TP, in order to heal your teammates. Trust me, you will need to heal your teammates.
I can do anything.
This isn't so bad, actually. Oh, I get it. Join the club, and then he's shooting clubs at us. Ha 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 ha! I hate you, Jevil.
I can do anything.
Hearts, diamonds, I can do anything!
Okay, this is one of his easiest attacks, so I doubt that I will ever get hit during one of these.
Who keeps spinning the world around?
And this is his most annoying attack ever. I swear to God. Oh, I'm surprised Susie didn't die that time. Again, take risks. Even if if one of your characters might die after this, you have to do what you need to in order to take Jevil down. Prioritize two things: healing and taking this bastard down. In other words, basically do the best you can. I can't really give that much advice besides give it your all, really. And of course, take care of Ralzai. Because for one, he's your healer. And for two, you need him and Susie in order to actually do the hypnosis thing. Oh, fuck, okay. Oh, okay.
Metamorphosis.
Even Devil's Knife is smiling!
Oh god, I hate this one. I hate it when he does that. I hate it when he does that. Okay. I think this is my third time fighting Jevil, I think. I have fought him before. I beat him the first time on the Switch version. Beat him the second time, like, 2 weeks ago on this version with 3 tries. And yeah, top kick. I'm not using the top kick. Actually, come to think of it, best we just use the top kick.
This is it, boys and girls. See ya.
Yeah, everything looks like a lot, and it is a lot, but you just have to keep calm. Keep calm, don't fret too much. Because the more you panic about what he's doing, the more you're gonna be likely to mess up. Something terrible is coming. Oh boy, I know.
Metamorphosis.
Kidding. Here's my final chaos.
Again, this looks like a lot, but it isn't. Trust me on that. Just stay away from the devil's knives, and you'll be fine. Whew, okay.
Chaos.
Please, it's just a simple chaos.
By the way, if you survived all of this, then I'm pretty sure it won't be long until you win the actual fight. Also, Chris is down. That's just the best thing ever.
It's all too much fun.
When is your fun gonna end up being too much fun? Oh crap. You have to be careful about literally almost everything you do.
These curtains are really on fire.
He always pulls that trick, and I hate it. Oh boy. Okay, this I can handle. Really? Ah, damn it. Okay, at this point, just rely on the pirouette. There's nothing else you can do at that point. If you run out of... Upcoming attack will hurt rapidly. What? No, that's bullshit. So yeah, you can use the pirouette, but its effects are spastic.
Chaos. I can do anything.
Oh, if only we had Rose back. Because all that we need is Rose at this point. All that we need is him. It's just Chris versus Jevil.
I can do anything.
And Chris is dead. Well, that's my first death, but at least I've gotten pretty far. And I think this is probably the first time I've died in this Let's Play. So yeah, I'm gonna hope I could beat it on this second try. Whew, okay, let's go. Now that I don't have to do any of the commentary and guiding anymore, I can just focus on the fight. And probably just shout at Jevil multiple times after this. But wish me luck.
Chaos. can do anything.
Also, I might as well just turn off my mic at this point. Let's do it. One more word. I'm in the zone.
I can do anything. I can do anything. Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. Bye-bye. With you and me within us. Chaos, chaos, metamorphosis. Chaos, chaos. I can do anything.
Oh, hell yeah! We've done it, boys!
What fun! I'm exhausted. You kids tired me up. Now I will sleep for the other 100 years. Unfortunately, you kids cannot have such a pleasant dream. From now, a nightmare will awaken in your hearts. In the shadow of the night's hand. Lighteners, can you stop it? Whee! Either way, a mischief, a chaos, chaos. Lighteners, from inside your little cell. Take this and do your strongest.
Metamorphosis.
And we did it! We beat Jevil. That's it. That's the last final... That's the last major boss battle that's in this game. We've done it. Or at least the last boss... The last major boss that's in this chapter of this game. So... I don't know what I'm gonna do for episode 9, but... I got the hardest thing out of the way, so that's one thing. In fact, episode 9 might be the ending. Who knows? I wanna get up to episode 10 because I don't know. I just really want to get to an episode 10. But yeah, this is it. That was Jevil. That was the fastest I've beaten him. Only took me 2 tries. So yeah. Also, I hope you picked up on some of the stuff that I did even when I wasn't commentating. I wanted to turn the mic back on and comment on what I was doing, but at the same time I didn't want to lose focus and then have to do the fight again. Cause then this episode would be a lot longer than it already is. So yeah. That was Jevil, everyone, and I will see you next time on the next episode of Deltarune. Bye-bye.